Yo, so what up guys? I know that introduction was a little bit kind of confusing, right? But that's how a lot of people have night shifts, a lot of people have more so morning shifts, right? Obviously, I want to just kind of show you guys like what's better, you know, is working at night more better or is working in the morning more better? So I'll start off with the morning. So let's say you wake up at around 4 a.m.-ish, right? And you pretty much you start off your day, you drink some water, you brush your teeth, you shower, the usual morning routine, right? And then you pretty much just kind of do all your stuff before the day, like you do whether it is homework or whether it is like other assignments that you need to do, or other business stuff like inside the business that if you got to work on your business, that's obviously that's what you got to do, right? So a lot of people, they do start that off. So now moving on to the night phase. So I do believe that working during the night is a little unproductive for me, because I do feel like a lot of people that do mainly work, during the nighttime have a problem with some procrastination. And that main problem of being, having that procrastination habit is really bad, as to why I do have, some procrastination days where I just don't feel like doing anything and I just kind of stay on my phone for an hour. I tell myself I'm gonna get off my phone after like this certain time, and then all of a sudden I just pretty much blink and it's already like 2 hours has passed by. I was like, okay, oh shit, I need to, I need to get my work done. So I do feel like that if you kind of wait during the day, like to just finish your work around like the afternoonish, like from, or nightish, like 6 p.m. to like 8 p.m. and stuff like that, I do feel like that's not better. I do feel like even Alex Hermosi also said this as well.
Let's say you had that list of 5 things to do. You have those 5 quote priorities. If you do the one that matters the most, what you will often find is that number 2 through 5, sometimes 1 become irrelevant. Other times, something over here actually all of a sudden becomes the next most important thing, which means that if you had done number 3, number 5, number 2 on your list, and then done number 1, then you figuratively would have wasted all of the time doing 2, 3, and 5, because by the time you did number 1, it actually made those solutions irrelevant.
It's better to do the first thing that's hard in your day, which is, well, obviously you got to brush your teeth and all of that, and just the simple basic stuff. And then after that, once you're done with that, you kind of have to just deep work for like 3 hours or 4 hours or whatever you have to kind of do, which is the hardest thing in your day, right? So let's say this: I have a book to read that, like as a hobby that I need to do for the day, right? Or I have a 300 word essay that I gotta write for my class, and I gotta edit a video. So out of those 3, I gotta choose which one's the hardest, and then do that first, then the second hardest, then read the book, right? And then after that, I'm pretty much done with everything I need to do. And then if you do the easiest stuff first, and then you go to the hardest, you're gonna get burnt out, right? Because obviously the easy stuff is easy, and you think, okay, I'm done with like these 3 easy things. Now I'm pretty much like halfway through my day. No, you're not. What you're thinking is, the more you do means like your day is almost finished. So obviously, I do feel like, in my opinion, that working in the mornings and then kind of just finishing your work in the mornings and then just doing all the hard stuff out the way and then just getting it done and then pretty much having the whole day to yourself after like 11 or 12 is better than to just work at night. You're just procrastinating. You're just like, having a full day of like exactly what you want, and then once time around 5 comes along, you're gonna be like, okay, now I gotta get to work. But that's when procrastination comes in, and you're like, okay, I'm gonna just be on my phone for like 30 minutes. Then you're pretty much on your phone for like an hour and a half or 2 hours. Then at that time, it's gonna be like 7. So I'm like, oh shit, I gotta get my work done. Then 7, and then you're getting your work done, and then all of a sudden, you get everything done. Your day is pretty much over, and at the end of the day, it's gonna be like what? It's gonna be 3 in the morning. So, in my opinion, I do feel like working in the mornings is better than working at night.